Welcome to this transformative self-coaching program to help you integrate and reframe the feelings and beliefs of this pattern. This program is designed to help you feel better now and more empowered in daily life. To use this program, earphones are recommended. While you listen to the words, emotions may arise. Lightly tap on the karate chop throughout playback to help your body with grounding, soothing and presence. This work is not replacement for professional care. Take full responsibility for your well-being. Start the tap. Blocked heart chakra. My inner child speaks. I now recall the current feeling, belief or circumstance. My heart feels closed and heavy, as though love can't flow freely. I want to feel connected, but something inside me shuts down whenever love tries to enter. I long for warmth and affection, yet fear that I'll be hurt again if I open up. I crave closeness and intimacy, but I pull away when people get too close. I tell myself I don't need anyone, yet deep down I ache to be loved and seen. I feel unsafe trusting others because I've been betrayed before. I can sense that love wants to reach me, but I can't seem to receive it fully. I judge myself for being too emotional, or too needy. I feel unworthy of being loved purely for who I am. I want to forgive, but my heart still feels guarded and sore. There's a tenderness within me that I fear showing, afraid it will be rejected. I've associated love with pain, loss, or abandonment. I carry grief that makes my chest feel tight and breath shallow. I sometimes feel empty and numb where love should be. Part of me believes love always comes with a price or condition. And even though my heart feels blocked and afraid of love, I choose to acknowledge this gently and open myself to healing, peace, and connection. I remember how much I wanted to love freely but didn't know how. Sometimes I'd shut down when someone tried to get close. I learned to smile and act fine while my heart quietly hid. Notice how this feels in your body. There's a tightness in my chest that feels like holding my breath for too long. Breathe into the heaviness. I kept believing that love meant losing myself. I tried to protect my heart by closing it, thinking that was safety. Let the body soften a little. But the loneliness grew louder than the fear. I started to believe I wasn't worth loving unless I gave more than I received. Sometimes I'd replay the times I was rejected and make them mean I was unlovable. Notice the sadness that lingers there. I tried to numb it with distraction, but the ache stayed. There were moments I begged silently to be seen, but no one noticed. Breathe into that longing. I blamed myself for being too sensitive, too emotional, too much. At my lowest, it felt like my heart didn't belong anywhere. Now, as I sit with this pain, I realize it's been asking to be held, not fixed. I'm beginning to feel a small warmth return, like the first ray of morning light. Underlying beliefs: I believe love will hurt me or lead to rejection. I believe I must protect my heart by staying guarded. I believe vulnerability is dangerous and unsafe. I believe I'm unworthy of being loved without conditions. I believe love requires sacrifice or losing myself. I believe my emotions are too much for others to handle. I believe if I show my real self, I'll be abandoned. Ego mechanism. I withhold affection to feel in control and avoid disappointment. Ego mechanism. I detach emotionally to prove I don't need anyone. Ego mechanism. I equate independence with strength and vulnerability with weakness. Adult, embrace and soothe your inner child. I'm sorry to my inner child who experienced love as something painful or conditional. I'm sorry you had to protect yourself so fiercely just to feel safe. I'm sorry you learned that opening your heart meant being hurt or left behind. You didn't deserve to feel unwanted or unseen when all you wanted was to love and be loved. I understand now how hard it was to trust again after betrayal. I give you permission to heal the wounds around love and trust. I give you permission to forgive yourself and those who could not love you properly. I release any guilt and shame you carry for needing affection or connection. I honor our journey together through fear, loneliness, and courage. I love you for surviving, for still wanting to love despite it all. You are safe to let go and open your heart now because I am here, always protecting you. Message from Higher Self. Now that we've felt and honored the pain, allow understanding and light to arise naturally. Love is your natural state, not something to earn. Your heart was never broken, only covered by layers of protection meant to keep you safe. Every time you closed yourself off, it was an act of love trying to shield your innocence. The illusion of separation was never real. Love never left you. You are the source of love itself, infinite and unending. When you remember this truth, giving and receiving become the same act of creation. The universe flows through your heart effortlessly when you trust your worth. You are free now to experience love as expansion, not sacrifice. Your sensitivity is your divine compass. It guides you toward deeper connection, not danger. Peace returns when you stop fighting your own heart and let it lead again. Bridge into your new reality. I once believed love was unsafe, but now I am learning that love protects and nourishes me. I used to hide my tenderness, but now I honor it as my greatest strength. There was a time I felt unworthy of affection, but now I see love reflecting back from all directions. I once feared being vulnerable, yet now I find safety in openness and truth. Where my heart once felt numb and guarded, it now feels alive, warm, and expansive. Reclaim your power. I choose to release the old belief that love equals pain. I choose to open my heart fully to the flow of love within and around me. I choose to learn from past hurt without letting it define my capacity to connect. I choose to trust my sensitivity as a divine strength that reveals truth. I choose to live from love, knowing I am infinitely worthy and divinely protected. Seeing it done, I see myself now walking through life with an open, radiant heart. I imagine breathing deeply, feeling warmth expand through my chest as compassion overflows. I connect easily with others, feeling safe, balanced, and joyful. Love feels abundant, effortless, and reciprocal. It flows naturally through all I do. I live from peace, knowing that love is my truest nature and constant companion. I am surrounded by love everywhere I go. I feel seen, understood, and deeply accepted. My heart glows with safety and serenity. I am free to express affection without fear. Love flows to me and from me in endless, harmonious waves. Closing and next steps. Take a deep rejuvenating breath. Congratulations on completing this transformative session. Take a note of how you feel in comparison to how you started. Be attentive to the reduction in the emotional weight of associated feelings and changes in how you react to things that used to trigger you. Feel free to repeat this program to completely shift and reframe this pattern and beliefs. For more details, see the link in the bio or description below.